Welcome to UK Copsin, where we expose misconduct, explore police and legal issues, protect public rights, and demand accountability. This episode comes from Coley Burks. Check the link below and subscribe to his channel for proper credit. In this case, Auditor Coley arrives at Hendon Police Academy, where an unbelievable overreaction unfolds. A publicly accessible gate is left wide open. Security doesn't stop him or his friend, and they simply walk in, recording from a distance as firearms training takes place. The moment officers notice a camera, they lose control. An inspector rushes in, panics, cites an outdated arrest power, uses unjustified force, and even smashes Coley's camera. This meltdown eventually turned into one of the simplest civil claims imaginable.
Well, can you get off me? Let's compromise. I'm not going to pull away. Can you get off me? Can you get off me, please? Or I'm not going to come. Stop struggling. This man's under arrest. You're under arrest.
The officers immediately start demanding, "How did you get in here?" Unintentionally exposing their own security failure. Coley answers directly, "We just walked in. The gate was wide open." And that's the entire point. If a police academy conducting firearms training can't keep a public gate secured or monitored, the problem isn't a member of the public walking through. It's that the academy left itself unprotected. In reality, Coley stress tested their security better than their own staff. This wasn't a crime, wasn't suspicious, and wasn't wrongdoing. It was a policing failure, and the officers knew at the moment he said it.
You went the training exercise?
Which one?
The one that's going on now.
Training exercise here?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You're not meant to be filming this kind of training. Who are you with?
Oh, we were told that we could come here and film.
Who are you guys?
No, we're just members of the public, sent on behalf of PINAC.
Okay. Yeah.
And we were told that we could come here and film this training exercise.
Technically this is firearms training. Because it's firearms training, you don't have to film unless you get permission from our chief firearms instructor. So
where is he?
Previous permission. He doesn't work here, he works at Milton. So if you haven't come with any kind of prior arrangement, we can't let you film it, unfortunately.
Oh, right.
Are you guys escorting these two?
No, we were just going to see if they got IDs.
Yeah.
No, we're from PINAC.
Have you got any idea on you?
No, we don't carry ID. No.
We would have a visitor's
How
pass.
did you get in through the front door?
We just walked in.
No, the security guards.
Okay, you need to sign in with somebody.
The gate was wide open though.
Yeah, okay, but we need to go back to security and sign you in.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's do that.
So then we're allowed to be around here.
As long as you've got someone here who can sign you in and...
Instead of investigating, the inspector does the one thing no competent officer should. He arrests first and thinks later. No questions, no verification, no clarity. Just a sudden claim of trespass under Section 4 of the Vagrancy Act 1824, as if he'd found a hidden legal weapon. In reality, he revealed he didn't understand his own powers. The Vagrancy Act is nearly 200 years old, meant for rogues and vagabonds, not for someone entering an open, publicly accessible gate. It's outdated, barely used, and widely criticized, yet an inspector, not a rookie, dragged it out like...
Just want to take some photos and to make a video, that's all.
That's all right, but if you can sign in at the front... Yeah.
Can you sign us in?
I can't because I don't know who you are. But it needs to be someone who knows who you are.
Okay.
Can we go and do that? Please? We've got to go to the front, mate, anyway.
Do we?
We do, yeah.
What, because you say so?
Because it's a police building.
Yeah, but it's publicly accessible though.
Okay, but someone still needs to sign you into the building.
Hello.
Inspector Towell.
Hello.
I'm based here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we're arresting both of you at the moment.
Arrested us?
Yeah.
For what?
Trespassing.
That's a civil matter.
Yeah. Section 4.
Right.
Yeah, the Vagrancy Act 1824.
1824.
Premises.
It's not enclosed, there's an implied right of
You're
access.
under arrest.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm under arrest as well.
So anyone here got a pair of handcuffs?
Don't need to put us in cuffs, I'll comply.
Okay.
So
Well, you can walk me over to the front of the
You're
entry.
going to take us into custody now, are you?
You are both under arrest, yes.
For what?
The inspector's claim ignored basic law. The implied right of access allows the public to enter an open gateway to reach a reception area unless access is clearly withdrawn by a locked gate barrier or direct instruction. None of that existed here. The gate was open. Security didn't challenge them, and no one asked them to leave before the inspector jumped straight to arrest. So when the officer snapped, "You shouldn't be here in the first place," he wasn't providing a legal statement. He was exposing his own misunderstanding. Coley was correct. Without withdrawing access, it's not aggravated trespass, not criminal, and definitely not grounds for arrest. The officers, whatever may Comments showed he had run out of lawful justification.
Boss, we haven't been asked to leave. It's not aggravated trespass. No, you don't need to grab me. Get your hand off me. I'm coming. I'm complying. Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. Inspector, I'm complying. You don't need to grab me. What? Trespass is a civil offence, Inspector. Can you get your hand off me, please? Get your hand off me. I don't want to resist, but get your hand off me. I can get you off me. Then get off me, then, please. Stop struggling. I'm complying. Can you get off me, please? You're under arrest. Can you get off me? I'm restraining you. Stop struggling. I'm not trying to run away, am I? I'm complying, aren't I? Stop struggling. Well, can you get off me? Let's compromise. I'm not going to pull away. Can you get off me? Can you get off me, please? Or I'm not going to come. Stop struggling. Stop struggling. This man's under arrest. He's under arrest. Vacancy Act 1824. All right, come on, mate. Out you come. Let's go. What Act? 1824. You heard him, mate. No, explain. What's the offence? Trespass is a civil offence. I've got you under control, but you're being compliant. We'll have a conversation. Okay. You could just ask me to leave and I could leave. You're not leaving, are you, mate? Well, I will leave. You haven't asked me to leave. You should be in the first place. Yeah, but there's an implied right of access. So it's not aggravated trespass. Oh, right, whatever, mate. You can talk about. No, it's not about whatever, mate. It's not aggravated trespass, is it? I'm not struggling, mate. So I'm not trying to pull away. I'm not.
I don't want to break your camera.
Alright, you're not. I'm not. So let's just.
The situation got worse when Coley's friend calmly stated that he had clear footage of security letting them in, the most important evidence in determining whether any offense occurred. Instead of reviewing this exculpatory footage, the officer dismissed it with, "Let the inspector do what he has to do," choosing blind loyalty over proper policing. Officers are required to investigate, not rubber stamp a colleague's mistake. When someone offers evidence that could prevent a wrongful arrest, police should review it immediately to avoid false arrest, unnecessary force, wasted resources, and future lawsuits. These officers chose the opposite.
So when you're invited in,
You weren't invited.
of course we have. I've got it on camera. That's what I just said. By the security guards, I've got everything on camera. I can stop the camera now and show it to you.
Do you know what? Let the inspector do what he's got to do. Yeah.
Yeah, but
then you can investigate that, and then you can go.
But you see, as a police officer, yeah, like, well, you're not supposed to do the investigation. You've said that we're under arrest for trespass. Yeah, not you, the inspector.
Because we don't know this.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
You just tell me under arrest. Excuse me.
Yes, yeah, they said I'm under arrest as well.
Come on, man. Thank you very much.
You can't stop my recording though.
You've been arrested, mate. You're under arrest, mate.
Why are you doing this when I'm compliant? So can you just let my arms go so I can walk freely? Well, why no? Why are you acting like this? What are you trained to be?
Taking you out.
Like what's all of this about?
The situation is you're trespassing.
The situation is I've been invited here, which I said I've got on camera.
What happened after this only made things worse once both men were taken into custody.
Have a seat down there, buddy.
Let's come to some sort of.
I'm in cuffs, you know.
You're arrested and you're still recording.
Sit down. Section 4 of the Vagrancy Act. Criminal offence, okay? Trespassing on enclosed premises. The inspector's just explained it to the other chap. He's going to come over and explain it to you.
Is that your phone or his phone?
No, that's my phone.
It's this gentleman.
Now in the video, Coley explains what happened after he and his friend were arrested.
We were placed in a van, taken to the big bad Collindale police station, where we were kept for about 12 hours before finally being interviewed by PC Heslin, who at the time informed us that we would be further arrested for aggravated trespass. Guys, remember, for trespass to be aggravated, you must be disrupting or otherwise obstructing people from carrying out their lawful business. Aggravated trespass legislation is often used to deter travellers from setting up shop on private property, which affects people from going about their business. So in that capacity, aggravated trespass is not a piece of legislation that would be used to arrest photographers. It's got a pretty obvious.
Arresting him for simply walking through an open gate was already outrageous, but things escalated when PC Heesling added a further arrest for aggravated trespass. Even though Coley entered through a publicly accessible entrance, wasn't stopped by security, and wasn't obstructing anything. Every extra hour in custody only strengthened his legal case. As Coley explains, the situation had now turned into the clearest wrongful arrest claim imaginable.
This offence was a non-starter, and that he was just sent to take the interview. By the expression on his face and his body language, he too agreed that this whole situation was a bit of a show. Like, it just seemed like he was just sent to take the interview. But shortly after the interview was complete, we were put back in the cells before being released and given a piece of paper reading refusal to charge. I think this is different to NFA. I think NFA, they can reopen the case if further evidence emerges. Not 100% on that, but that's what I believe. So following this, obviously the first thing I did was consult my legal team and explain to them what had happened. They were very confused when I explained to them that I was arrested under the Vagrancy Act, as they were unfamiliar with it. So they requested that I obtain the custody record from the Met and give it to them. before they could investigate any further. I made the subject access request on the 6th of January asking for a copy of the custody record. They got back to me on Valentine's Day with the custody record. I then forwarded this information to my legal team, who have since filed a letter before claim against the Met Police, and so we wait. But yeah, as soon as I got the custody record, sent it to my solicitors, and boom, like, they were on it. They got it moving straight away. So clearly they see this case as a high prospect of success, because they didn't mess about at all. Yeah, big up my legal team as well.
The moment his solicitors reviewed the case, they saw a high-value win. They immediately issued a receipt, assigned a handler, and began drafting a formal letter of claim. This isn't routine. It's what happens when lawyers see an easy case: unlawful arrest, outdated legislation, zero investigation, smashed equipment, and 12 hours of wrongful detention. Hendon Police Academy, the institution responsible for training officers across the UK, became the scene of one of the most embarrassing policing failures imaginable. An open public gate, security letting them through, an inspector using the Vagrancy Act like it's still the 1800s, officers ignoring implied access laws, and not one of them reviewing footage that could clear the entire situation instantly. While Coley hasn't publicly updated the final settlement, cases like this typically settle between £3,000 and £8,000, and the speed of his solicitors suggests the force almost certainly paid out quietly. For an academy meant to produce trained officers, this incident was a brutal reminder of how low the standards can fall. That wraps up today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out Coley Burks using the link below. This was Rate the Audit. See you in the next one.